Joshi with you, and today I have come up with one more uh, uh, tricks related to the speaking exercise in IELTS. So if you want to score the highest band, good score in IELTS, you should follow these tips and tricks of IELTS, especially into speaking, because speaking is something which is very important when it comes to band score in IELTS. Most of the people, they lose their marks in speaking, so speaking is very necessary when it comes to IELTS. Uh, IELTS exams. So let me just start with what we are going to learn today. So we are going to see that how you can score 9 bands in IELTS, especially in speaking, because speaking is a little bit tricky. You have an evaluator which is in front of you, and then sometimes even if you know the topic very well, still you are confused because probably the evaluator is watching you, is asking you questions. So let me just start with some certain formats and tasks that comes up in speaking, and how you can crack your speaking, what are the different strategies of speaking exams. So today I will help you for that. Now, especially, let me start with the format of speaking. Now, the speaking is for 11 to 14 minutes. In 14 minutes, you are evaluated, and your evaluation is based on your communication. And I'll let you know what are the different types of evaluation that is there in the speaking exercise. So, specifically in the exams, you are one-on-one with the interviewer. Interviewer is watching you at each and every time, listening you, seeing your body language, listening your communication, and the whole speaking test is being recorded. Now, speaking test is divided into 3 parts. What are the 3 parts of speaking exams? The first part is for 4 to 5 minutes, in which you are introducing yourself to the interviewer, to the person who is taking your exams, wherein you need to speak your name. And yes, make sure you carry your passport at the time of speaking exams, because whenever you introduce yourself, they will ask you whether you have a passport with you or not. And make sure your passport doesn't expire. You should have the validity written on the passport. So they will recheck your name in the passport. So they will ask your passport, you make sure you carry your passport. So the first section, he will tell you that you should introduce yourself. And when you introduce yourself, and the introduction is always for 2 minutes to 3 minutes, and once you introduce yourself, he will ask you different type of question on whatever you have told to him, or the introduction that you have given. The second part is for 1 to 2 minutes, where there is kind of a mini presentation, topic cards that is being given to you. And the third part is the follow-up question, or the discussion between the interviewer and yourself when you are speaking to some particular topic, which is followed up, which is related to the second part of the section. So section 1 is introduction and interview, where you need to speak about your name, your home, your hometown, your family, your job, your studies, and your interest. So when you speak about all these things, you will get there will be certain follow-up question, that is a 1-minute talk, wherein they can ask any of these which you have related to them, related to your hometown, that like what is your hometown like, or if your family member, which family member is attached to you, so is more affected, then if there is some studies related subjects, then they will ask you any subject, questions related to any subject that is your favorite subject. So this all talk will be just for a minute, and then interviewer is going to take the notes on whatever you are speaking. So again, you have to make sure you are not interrupted in between. And then there will be a discussion part, that is part 2, part 2, in which you will be given a topic card. Topic card means you are told to open a envelope in which there is certain topic which is written. The topic can be from anywhere in the whole subject. It can be related to your hometown, it can be related to the employment, anything. So what you have to do, you have to just read the topic, and you are given 2 to 3 minutes to write down the points on the topic. So once you write down the points, you have to just mention the points for 2 minutes, and once you write down the point, then you are given 3 to 5 minutes to speak on whatever you have prepared. So you need to make sure that you speak on that particular points, whichever is being written, and then your follow-up question starts in the part 3 on whatever you have spoken to the interviewer and given the presentation in section 2. So what is being evaluated there? First of all, your effective communication, how fluent you are in communication, your fluency, your coherence, your ideas that you portray and you deliver, your body language, and the structure that you have used, your vocabulary, that is the range, accuracy, your grammar, your pronunciation that you use. So all these things are evaluated in your speaking test. And how you explain the topic that you explain, the topic that you express are equally important, or say some suggestions that you give for that particular topic is also equally important. So then there is a follow-up questions. Now follow-up questions, that is always related to section 2. Now on the base of that topic, follow-up questions can be 4 or 5, not more than that. And then you need to speak on the answer of the questions that has been asked. And answer also should be for 1 or 2 minutes when you are speaking. So all these things are being analyzed in an interview. So speaking is very, very important aspect when it comes for IELTS exam. Most of the people who are native speaker, for them it is a bit easy, but then it again depends on the structure that you always speak on. The structure, the pronunciation, the grammar that you speak on. And people who are not native speaker need to have lot of practices of speaking with somebody before you give the exams. At least you should start speaking for almost every day for at least 1.5 hours and do the speaking practice. So if you want to score the good bands in your IELTS score, you should always do this practice. I hope guys this would be helpful to you. I will come up with one more series related to IELTS exam and how to crack writing test as well. So guys, if you like, and if this the tricks that I have shown you is more helpful to you, don't waste your time, you practice it, and please like, subscribe my channel for more updates. See you guys. Thank you.